Hey guys, this is Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal and law-of-attraction-blueprint.com. And in today's video, I wanted to talk about a manifestation routine. I have touched on it briefly in my previous videos, but I was sitting there thinking, I was like, this technique is similar to the Neville Goddard conversation technique. And I was thinking, I was like, Amber, you've used this technique so many times and sometimes not even realizing it, that you should talk about it for your new people, because I believe I talked about it years ago. Before we begin, if you are familiar with Neville Goddard, can you give this video a like? Because everybody isn't. In the comments, what is your favorite manifestation technique? And if you don't mind sharing, what have you manifested with that technique before? If you're not familiar with me, I am Amber with thelovegal.com. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I talk about law of attraction techniques, law of assumption techniques, and techniques that I have used to manifest a whole bunch of different stuff. All of my law of attraction tools are going to be linked in my description box below. But let's get into it. I'm going to give an example or two depending on how I'm feeling. You can either do this technique with an actual person or just speak out loud as if you were talking to someone, because your tongue is very powerful. Your words hold a vibration, whether we like it or not. If we have to watch what we say, and we are the co-creators of our own life, right? Why not use that into our advantage? But you could do this with an actual person or do it with yourself. So if there is something that you want to manifest, or this is what you can try. Have this conversation verbally. I don't care if you're actually talking to someone or not. Have this conversation, use your actual words and not just in your mind. Talk about how you have just manifested something, and this is something that you actually want to happen to you, right? And be careful, because once you do this, you have to start expecting it to happen. Okay, I'm gonna give an example. So a few years ago, I was talking to my best friend. We were talking on the phone, right? And it was this guy that I was stuck on. Mind you, this isn't the guy that I'm with now, but I was, entertaining someone. And it ended on a really weird note. And I was like, I wanted clarity. Out of everything that happened, I just wanted clarity. You feel me? And sometimes you don't get clarity, and that's okay. But in this situation, I was like, she asked me on the phone, she was like, so you want to talk to him, but like, what do you want out of it? I was like, clarity. So I kid you not. When you say you want something, please be prepared for it to happen. I kid you not. This is what happened. Maybe a couple days later, mind you, I had not seen this individual in years. However, I'm in the grocery store, and we weren't even supposed to be at that grocery store, but we were supposed to pick up some snacks for a road trip, right? And I'm in there, I'm looking a mess. I'm about to go home and do my hair. I'm just trying to get, some lotion and all this other stuff. And this person who lived on the opposite side of town was in that store that day. Mind you, we're supposed to go to a whole different location of this grocery store, right? Wasn't even supposed to be at that one. And I kid you not, long story short, this person ended up on the exact same aisle as my mother. And me and my mother had separated. I said, oh, I need to go get this. She said, well, I'm about to go get that, and then we're going to meet back up. This person, I'm going to find my mother, and he is standing right next to my mom. Right next to my mom. A couple days after I said I wanted to talk to him. I had not seen him in years. I had not talked to him. He's not even supposed to be on my side of town. I am so confused. We weren't supposed to be at that location. We were going to go to a different one, but something came up and we ended up going to that one. That's why I say be careful what you ask for. You can talk about it out loud with someone else, or if you don't have nobody else to talk to, or don't trust nobody with your emotions and with your wants and your needs, that's fine too, I understand. But act as if you're having this conversation out loud and talking about either what you want or as if it has already happened. And the reason why I say this is similar to the Neville Goddard eavesdropping technique is because the Neville Goddard eavesdropping technique says, imagine a group of your people are in the other room and you hear them talking about you. Like you're eavesdropping on a conversation. Like you're hearing them talk about you from around the corner. They don't know that you're listening. But in the conversation, you are imagining them talking about the thing that you just got. For example, say you want a red Corvette, right? Do you believe that Amber just got this red Corvette? The new one, the C8, the 2023. How did she even get that? So you know what your people sound like, you know what your friends sound like, your parents sound like, etc., etc. That's why I say it's very similar, because both of them have to do with a conversation. You can try either or, but I'm going to simplify both just so you can try both. With my technique, I go around and I'm verbally saying out loud, this is what I want, and I want this because of this, etc., etc. That's what happened with where I ran into the boy I actually wanted to talk to. Or you can act as if you are having the conversation with a specific person and talking about what you just wanted to manifest. I have done that as well. And matter of fact, I've manifested things doing that on accident. I wasn't even trying to, but I was just trying to get my emotions out. And then the Neville Goddard technique is you eavesdropping, imagining yourself eavesdropping on a conversation with your loved ones, and they're talking about how you just manifested whatever it is that you want. Do you believe that Brittany just went to Spain? That is such an amazing thing, etc., etc., etc. You can drop your favorite Neville Goddard technique in the comments below, so we could all learn from it, and maybe something that works for you may work for somebody else. So we're all here just spreading love and spreading knowledge. All of my law of attraction tools are going to be in my description box below. I'm going to read a quick testimonial that I received not too long ago. Hi, Amber! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. It worked! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Manifested 160,000 CAD, which I believe that's Canada. Is that Canada? It said, which is over 125,000 USD. I bought the whole bundle of yours, but I used the Success in My Business scripting one. I have over 16 different guided scripting sheets, raise your vibration, audio, etc. Feel free to drop your own testimonials as well. I love y'all. I thank y'all. And until next time.